Hey guys, this is Caleb's Cards here. I'm going to be doing a different video this time. Today's Sunday, so there's no TTMs obviously, but a subscriber suggested that I do a top 10 TTM video, and that's suggested by Diva Talk. And I'll put his shout out to his channel above in annotations for you. So thank you for suggesting that. It was quite challenging to try and just pick my favorites, I guess, because really as a TTMer, you kind of, when you send to somebody, you kind of like them all, right? So it's kind of hard to choose what's your top 10, but what I did is I went through all my sports and picked out 10 cards that I really liked out of that, and then I just narrowed it down the list, and I've got a top 10 here. So some of them are just special to me, and some of them are a lot of Hall of Famers and stuff like that. Some will have some backstory, so hopefully it won't make this video too long. We'll get into it, just so I can, before get into the top 10, just so I can put this away. I had one TTM yesterday, also an RTS, I don't know where it is. The RTS was from Bob Oldus from the Pirates. He was on the 1960 championship team. Seems he's moved. Somebody put the forward it to him, but the UPS or USPS didn't do that. So that's great. So it'll delay my Pirates project as well as the Doug Camilli with the Dodgers. But anyways, this is the TTM I got. Mal Middlesworth. He is a World War II veteran. Was on the USS San Francisco. I don't know why he put Fort Collins, Colorado inscription. I guess maybe he was stationed there some time at the base that's up there, I think. So, but he was in the Battle of Midway, which was pretty much the turning point in the war in World War II, and D-Day, I believe Iwo Jima as well, all over the place. So Guadalcanal, all those major battles. So pretty cool there, Mal Middlesworth. Alright, on to the top 10. Hopefully my battery won't die because it's blinking at me. So this is number 1 for me. Mr. Dick Butkus. At the time I sent to him last year, he was signing for at least $3 donation. I sent him cash and he actually sent it back and signed my card anyways. I'm not 100% sure if it's a real signature, but I think it is. I like to be optimistic, so Dick Butkus is probably number 1 for me. Next is the only World War II in this top 10. I have a lot of World War II, but this one I really like. This is Abner Ost. He is the last World War II fighter ace, so not like the last living, but the last guy to receive the ace medal from World War II. So he signed that for me, and then he included all these extra pictures, as you've probably seen a lot of people get back. But I really thought they were cool. So, and a swarm of Japanese airplanes there. They just took down Japanese planes. These are all just art prints, not actually real photos. You got this one. Signed up, that's when he was in Vietnam. So he served actually through Vietnam, all the way through World War II. So definitely well deserving of that ace medal. And then signed that one. That's pretty cool. 4 8x10s. He did not have to do that at all. I sent him a thank you note and everything. So that was pretty cool. So that's the first 2. Number 3, I would say it'd be this one. Bob Cousy, or Cuzzy, however you say his name. Couldn't believe he was signing when I sent to him, and got him on that, and he signed personalized to me as well, which is fine. So that's pretty cool. Bob Cousy, I think that's his name, last name. Celtics great, Hall of Fame basketball player. Pretty sweet there. Number 4. I know this is a non-traditional top 10 list. I'm working my way down from 1 to 10. That's alright. Oscar Robertson signed his main signature through the mail is just Big O, but it's still technically a signature, so that was really cool to get back. I think that I sent that earlier this year, somewhere around March, I think, maybe. So that was a nice one to get back. Oscar Robertson, Hall of Fame basketball player again. And number 5 for me, this is Hall of Fame quarterback, put in his Hall of Fame description as well, Sonny Jurgensen. He does not seem to sign anymore. I was like one of the last people, at least on Star Tiger, that I've seen to get him back. So I'm quite happy about getting that one. I don't know if maybe just because he's up in age, battling health issues maybe. He's, I believe, 83, 84, something like that. But very happy to have gotten him when he was signing. That came back pretty quick too. It was just a couple weeks. This is number 6. I don't have the second card I sent him, but this is the first one time I sent him. The 79 Topps of Dan Fouts. Always a great TTM signer. I know probably every TTMer has him, but you know, Dan Fouts is definitely a very great quarterback. Kind of underrated by a lot of people too, just because I don't believe he ever won a Super Bowl or anything, so that's what people kind of like forget about him. But Dan Fouts is very good and very quick success too. He always takes time to sign for fans. Number 7 is Gale Sayers. Signs for $10, sometimes $15, but that's a real neat success to get him back. I was happy to have him. Definitely one of the great running backs. And of course, you can see his movie with Brian Piccolo, Brian's song. So very nice one there, Gale Sayers. Number 8. So this one has a little bit of a backstory. This is Dan Issel. The reason why I like that card so much is my uncle a couple years ago passed away before his 53rd birthday from a heart attack. He loved the Nuggets and Broncos and stuff, and he told me the story about this would have been about 83, 84. They were at the old Stapleton Airport picking up my aunt from college, and it's about 3 a.m. in the morning or something like that. The Denver Nuggets are coming back from a game off the plane, and he sees them. He's telling them, well, guys, that's the Nuggets, and he goes right over there and he's shaking hands with Doug Moe and everybody. And Dan Issel, he was on a stretcher because he was injured. So, and he just remember seeing how huge this man was, 6'10" or whatever he was, in a stretcher, and shaking his hand, going right up to him, and he talked for a good long while. So that was a favorite story of him to tell. So that's why that's special to me, and really appreciate Mr. Issel for signing that for me. Number 9, my very first TTM ever. I sent to Bud Harrelson. So that's why that's one of my very first TTM success. Not the first TTM I sent, but the first TTM success I got back in 2012. He also wrote me a little note as well on my letter, and he signed that second one that I sent him. So that was a nice success for me from Bud Harrelson. A good utility infielder, not necessarily with the bat, but he could field pretty well. And finally, this will be number 10. This is the first TTM that I had a guy actually send extra items along. So it's probably about maybe my 10th success or something like that. But this is Big Al Worthington. It's on my 63 Topps card. That's all I was hoping for. But he sent all these extra signed pictures. He also sent a newspaper article. So if you've ever sent to him, you've seen it. I don't know where it is right now, so I didn't pull that out. But I did get these little 3x5 and 4x6 pictures he sent. There's that one with the New York Giants. There's with the Twins. And this one's about more like a 4x6 with the Twins again. So that is my top 10 videos. So let me know what you guys think. I know it was really hard to narrow these down, but hope you guys are enjoying your day. This video is not too long, so cut off now. Talk to you later. Bye.